Hey guys, this is Jacob with ChartSlinger.com. All right, we're going to do the watch list for this week, starting July 9th. So we had a really nice run up on Friday in the SPY, and we kind of called this last Thursday night. If you watched the market recap video that we posted in the blog, how do we call that? Okay. So what we were talking about is the SPY coming off of this little support level around 269 and coming up, and then we got this dot right here. Now what does that dot mean? Okay, so that dot is showing us that the momentum is starting to turn back up. So we had momentum turning up, it remounted the 21 EMA on the daily, and then boom, we get this big shot up. So hopefully you weren't surprised by that. Okay, so going into this week, it's looking really good. We're going to try and get long some of these names. So we got some good names for the watch list here. So first up, we got Netflix. We're still watching Netflix. We've got a position in here, call debit spread. And again, we're just trying to keep this thing above 395 for our call debit spread. And I think we're going to be okay for Netflix. Looking for this thing to run up probably back above the 423.21 level. Going into earnings, you see we got earnings right here on the 16th. So that's Netflix. Next up is MasterCard. I love MasterCard. You'll hear me say this time and again. I love this stock because it's just pretty much on a mission. I mean, this thing is going up, up, up. And I'm bullish on this one because of the tax cuts. Okay, tax cuts are in effect. People have more money in their pocket. What do? They're going to go get a credit card, guys. And they're going to spend some money that they don't have, even though they feel like they have a little bit. So that's why I'm really bullish on MasterCard in the long run. But in the short run, every time this thing kind of tests this 21 EMA, look what happens. A little consolidation, and boom. Hits it again, boom. Hits it again, and I think we're going to get another boom. So that's why I'm pretty bullish on MasterCard. And we had our little buy signals here, but we were kind of waiting because SPY was kind of chopping around, so we didn't really get in yet. Now, mind you, we do already have a call in this from, I think, back in this area somewhere. But we're still holding it anyway, because I think we got in like right around here, close to this 21. But anyway, we're holding it, and I'm thinking about adding tomorrow on Monday, because we got these little dots here showing us that the momentum's coming up. And also, we got a squeeze right here. And on Thursday, we had some really nice volume coming in. This green means that it's over 100%. See the 100 there. There's a 100 line, 200 line, 300 line. It's over 100% for the 20-day average for volume. So that's what that is. So we got a lot of things working in our favor here for MasterCard. And so I'm super bullish on this one. I'm going to get some calls on Monday. All right. Electronic Arts is the next one. Electronic Arts, again, we were holding calls in this. We kind of got trapped when this thing broke down this triangle here. I think we were trying to get in for this breakout, but market broke down, of course, with all the tariff talks and everything. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on this. It's holding 21 really good. And also we got, hard to see it there, but that is turning back up. Momentum's turning back up off the zero line on this one. So this is going to be good. We're holding this. We might get out if with some profit if this thing gets above its highs here. That's EA. All right, next we have Visa. Visa is another one, kind of like MasterCard. Same kind of play. So I might end up adding to this one too. I'm not sure. But it's looking really good for a move higher. Same thing. We got the momentum dots moving back up. We got a squeeze. Not a whole lot of volume here, but I think that's mostly because last week was a light week with the holiday. And also you got earnings here on the 25th, so probably have a run into earnings. See this earnings here, had a nice run up into earnings. Same thing here, nice run up into earnings. So we'll look to play that. Again, I've got calls in this, so we're going to be looking to make some profit. All right, next one, FIS. All right, this is one that came off the scanner this weekend. So this thing's just kind of got this little ascending triangle action. It may break out, it may not. We're just kind of keeping an eye on it. It's got a squeeze. It's got the volume. It's coming into earnings. We're keeping an eye on it. No position in this one yet. Just keeping an eye. Next is Paychex, P-A-Y-X. All right, this one just had earnings. Looks like they had a negative reaction to the earnings, or maybe that was from the tariff stuff. Not really sure. This thing's been on a freaking tear, guys. And we've got a squeeze here. Some nice volume there. And we got volume there too to push this thing back up over that 21 EMA. And we've got some room to run here to this 3 times Keltner channel line. And hopefully we'll see that thing break out over that neckline there. So that's Paychex. Another one I'm going to keep an eye on is Amazon. We did really well with our call debit spread in Amazon last week. I think we got 100% profit on this thing. So you see here in Amazon we got a squeeze. Okay. So what does that mean? The TTM squeeze. Okay, this is the TTM squeeze indicator. If you have TOS, you can get it. It's free on TOS. If you're trading any other platform, I really don't know. You can talk to them, see if they have it. I think TradeStation you have to pay for it, but I know TOS it's free. So anyway, looking at these squeezes, these little red dots, all that means is that you've got the Bollinger Bands trading inside the Keltner channels. Now, I don't have that on my chart, but that's what I have the squeeze for. It's telling me that those Bollinger Bands are squeezed down really tight, trading inside the Keltner channels. And what happens when you have a squeeze is you have this nice consolidation, and then boom, you get a nice move one way or the other. Now, we've got the momentum. See the histogram, the momentum is above the 0 line. So that means we're going to expect for this thing to go up. Now, look what happens every time we've gotten a squeeze here in Amazon. Had a nice move on that one. Had a nice move on that one. So I'm kind of expecting another nice move. Maybe up to 1800, who knows. It's already hit 1763 here. Probably going to go hit 1800 very soon, I would think. So this one's a little bit expensive for me, trading just calls, so I'll be probably just trading put credit spreads and call debit spreads. But if you guys got the capital, go for it, man. Okay, next. TJX companies, it's retail sector, retail company. Look at this consolidation. This is nice consolidation after that huge run up. That's what you call a flag right there. Okay, so we've also got a squeeze. We're just waiting on the volume. It's kind of getting down into this 21 EMA. I think if it ever goes, it's going to go big. They may be waiting on some announcement or something. I'm not really sure. It looks like earnings weren't that too far back. but it's getting there. It's got the squeeze, it's got the consolidation pattern, and if it ever gets down to this 21 EMA area and tries to break up, we get some volume in here. See, the volume's been kind of light with the consolidation, but if you ever get the volume in here kind of like this, if you ever see that, this thing's gonna go a ways. So we'll be watching for that one. So that's on the watch list here as well. Okay, Expedia, we had the squeeze. It's coming right above this 200 moving average. That's what I'm really watching here, is the break above the 200-day moving average. You also have the 21 EMA crossing up that 200-day moving average. So that tells me that this thing might just keep on going. Also, we had the squeeze, like I said, and we've had this kind of volume just kind of hanging out down here with this little consolidation. So if I see any volume in this thing, I might try to jump in. All right, next, Apple, everybody's favorite stock to trade, Apple. I honestly don't trade Apple that much because it's kind of just a big slow mover. Nothing to really get excited about for me too often, but this is kind of getting me interested. This thing's remounting the 21, and it might try to go back for these highs before we get to earnings. It's also got the momentum turning up the last few days, bouncing off the 50, remounting the 21 EMA. So I'm interested. We'll keep an eye on that one. Volume's been kind of light. If we get volume, this thing may go back to the highs. All right. DRI, this is Darden Restaurants. They own a lot of the restaurants you probably eat at. Okay, this one. Okay, this was our short. All right, I'm looking to short this thing, guys. This is the one that I'm going to short. Okay, so if you look here, this thing is way outside of this Keltner channel line. You see these little markers? Those markers are telling me that this thing's trading outside of this 3 times Keltner channel. So what that means to me is this thing is way overextended, and it's probably going to start making its way back down somewhere to this 21 EMA. I'm not thinking it's going to crash all the way back down here, but it may try to make it at least to the 102.8 area, 102.5, something like that. So I'm thinking about getting some puts on this thing. Okay, and if it can get back down here, it may even fill the gap. Who knows? But at least to the 100 area probably is probably the farthest I think it would probably go before turning back up. But there's no way this thing's just going to keep going. I don't think so. I think it's about exhausted. No squeeze here, not too much volume, but yeah, that's my short. Okay. Trip. This is TripAdvisor. This is another one that we're looking at, kind of same move as like Apple and some of the other ones that we've been talking about. I mean, it retraced back down to this 21 EMA. It's in a nice uptrend. And it's bouncing off that 21 EMA with a squeeze, just waiting on the volume. So if we get volume, this thing's going to go. All right. That's another one I'm looking at, maybe to get long this week. One more I'm going to throw in here is Ross, another retail Ross stores. It's got the squeeze. It's got this little neckline here of support, or resistance that was trying to break out. I mean, it hit it here, kind of hit it here, couldn't do it. Market's been kind of crazy lately. But I think with a little bit of volume, once that squeeze breaks out, this thing is going to go. Okay, so that's it for the watch list, guys. Hopefully you guys will take these and make some awesome trades on it. Happy trading. It's Jacob from chartslinger.com. Please share the website with whoever you are interacting with online, Twitter, Facebook. Still not on Facebook yet, but I may be moving there. We are on Instagram and getting on YouTube. Okay, that's the watch list. Thanks. Happy trading.